The main thing I tell producers is producing is about having passion for a project over a long period of time, because passion is what gets something made, but you have to be able to sustain it. What does it mean to be a producer? Kind of hard to answer because producing can mean a lot of things, but the main thing that it means is this: you are the person responsible for getting something made. An idea comes up, or a script, or hey, I want to turn a comic book into a movie. What do I do? Well, first of all, you go to a producer, because that's the person who's gonna help you figure out how to make that thing into something else. That's step one. Step two, now you gotta get somebody to write the script and do a really good job. Then you gotta get a director who's gonna have vision to turn that script into something visual that people might understand. Then you've gotta get the studio to say, yes, we think that's a great idea too, and we would like to give you millions of dollars. New collaborators. Then you've got to deal with their ideas about what you're doing. So now you've got to manage all of those personalities that you've got involved in the process, and you haven't even started making the thing from one thing into another yet. But you are the person that has to hold it all together. I find that producers need to have three key things. They need to have taste. You've got to know if something's good. You've got to know if something's worthy of being made into something. Then number two, you got to have access. You gotta actually have access to the people that can make things into other things. So you gotta know writers, you gotta know producers, you gotta know studio heads, you gotta know money people, you've gotta know directors, you've gotta know cinematographers. You've gotta know an entire group of people that you have access to that you can bring together to collaborate on making one thing into a new thing. The third thing that you need to have is the thing that actually gets things done. All the best producers have clout, which usually means they've made people money in the past and now they have the clout to get other things done. So producing Charlie's Angels started with, I really wanted to make a story about women at work. At my production company, Brownstone, we don't produce anything unless we know who we're making it for. You now have the pressure of like, what's gonna keep an audience interested in this story? Great central characters, great dynamics between those characters, but you can tell a really simple story visually in an incredible way. I like to look at classic storytelling. I like to look at 3-act structure, villains, what are the great characters, what's relatable to the audience. The main thing I tell producers is producing is about having passion for a project over a long period of time, because passion is what gets something made, but you have to be able to sustain it. It's a long journey, but you are the person that has to hold it all together as the producer. Thanks for watching. You want to see some more funny women or watch another WhoHaha video? You just click here and you can subscribe here. It's right here. It's literally right there. I'm pointing at it. So just do it.